you, sir. A ceasefire announcement was made by the US President, Washington, D.C. How do you view this development coming up, sir?
As I had tweeted, it is very intriguing. I'll tell you why. According to the government of India, which they disclosed later, the DGMO Pakistan called the DGMO India at 3:35 p.m. and proposed a ceasefire. And the DGMO immediately agreed. Now we'll go into that agreement later. But before the government of India could announce it, either the foreign minister or the defense minister or the foreign secretary, it is President Donald Trump who goes on television and announces that at 5 o'clock. The foreign secretary's briefing was scheduled for 5:30, but he postponed it by half an hour. So how can such an announcement come from President Trump, who told him about the ceasefire and who authorized him to make the announcement? The government of India has not clarified it so far. They have indirectly and behind the scenes briefing said that he was not authorized to make such a statement. But the fact is, he made the statement. The whole of India knew about the ceasefire only from Mr. Trump's statement. I said, and I repeat it, it is very intriguing and very surprising.
Also, US President Trump has his claim and offer to help find a solution for Kashmir dispute. How do you see that?
He seems to jump into every conflict. Before he became president, he said, the day I become president, the Israel-Hamas conflict will stop. It has not stopped. Then he said, if I had been president, the Russia-Ukraine war would not have started. He's not able to stop it. Why is he so eager to jump into regional conflicts? I don't know. But I don't know where he got the impression that he is welcome. I think the government of India has made it clear, not publicly, but private briefing, that Mr. Trump is an uninvited guest. But he invites himself. What to do?
Sir, also we talk about China is strengthening its military ties with Pakistan. How does this alliance impact India security calculus? Also, which countries are openly supporting India in this situation, sir?
China's support to Pakistan is a matter of worry, because from the Pakistani side, we hear that Chinese planes are being deployed. Chinese missiles are being deployed. And Chinese drones and Turkey's drones are being deployed. So if the entire military support for Pakistan is coming from China, that is worrying. I think the government of India, whether it recognizes the grave concern or not, I can't say. But so far, they seem to be nonchalant. I would not be so unworried. I would worry about China's support to Pakistan.
So, in your opinion, what should India's long-term strategy should be towards Pakistan?
See, I think the Prime Minister said, and others have said, we don't want a war. Prime Minister repeated even yesterday, this is not an era of war. I don't think India should voluntarily or unwittingly start a war. If there is a threat, we should defend that threat. It should be a defensive-offensive stance. The main thing is to defend our country, defend our people, defend our sovereignty. If that requires offensive action, we should take that offensive action. But I don't think we should give the impression that we are itching for a war with Pakistan.
Yeah. Chidambaram sir, you were the Home Minister of India. How do you assess India's current foreign policy stance right now, currently?
See, I'm a little disappointed that no country after May 7 has openly, publicly supported India's offensive deterrent action on May 7 and May 8 and May 9. Maybe they have expressed support privately, but I may be wrong, but I have not read anywhere that any country has openly supported us. It's a matter of concern. Even Sri Lanka, Nepal, Maldives, Mauritius have not expressed support. They may be doing so privately in talks with foreign minister or a foreign secretary. But it's a little worrying. On April 22, many countries condemned the terrorist attack and sympathized with India. But after May 7, nobody has publicly expressed support. And in the IMF, International Monetary Fund, we apparently did not win supporters to oppose the IMF program for Pakistan. So I think these are matters which should engage the Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister, and they should reflect on that and tell us what the position is.
So the opposition is continuously demanding an all-party meeting which should be headed by the Prime Minister of India, and also demanding a special session of Parliament. How do you see that?
I think both are necessary. See, the Prime Minister skipped the April 24 meeting and the May 7 meeting. I think he should have attended, be that as it may. He should call an all-party meeting, and part of the session can be a closed session also. And at least brief the leaders what is the real position. There are a number of questions to be asked. The Army and Air Force officers have practically admitted that we have suffered some losses. Although I don't accept the Pakistan's exaggerated claim, but in a war situation, both sides will lose some equipment. And have we lost planes? Have we suffered damage? All that must be told to the opposition leaders. And then President Trump's role has to be clarified. And the latest missive from President Trump that if you don't stop, I will not do trade with you. I prevented a nuclear war. No, all that, is it exaggeration and self-boast, or is there any element of truth in it? All that has to be discussed only in an all-party meeting. Of course, a parliament session must also be called, because MPs from various parties would like to speak, and they are in touch with the people of their constituencies, and constituents have told the MPs what they feel about the situation. All that has to be expressed. Sometime or other, Parliament must have an open discussion on the state of affairs between India and Pakistan. Why not call a Parliament session now? A 1 or 2 day session should suffice. So I strongly support an all-party meeting, and the convening of a parliament session.